Hello viewers, in today's session we are going to discuss an important problem from application of derivatives, and here we are going to discuss this problem where we have to find the interval in which the function f of x, which is equal to square of natural log of x, is increasing. So we have to find the interval in which this function is increasing. So here we see that the domain of this function f of x is given by x greater than 0. So logarithm of x is defined for only the positive values of x, and here x is not equal to 0. So the domain of f of x is given by x greater than 0, or x belongs to the interval that is 0 to infinity. Okay, so now to find the intervals in which this function is increasing, we have to make use of the definition of increasing function with the help of derivatives. Now we know that if a function, say y is equal to f of x, is said to be an increasing function in its domain, then the derivative, that is f prime of x, should be a positive quantity, or f prime of x should be greater than 0 for all x belonging to the domain of the function, right? So a function f of x is an increasing function if the slope is positive, that is dy over dx is greater than 0. So here we need to find out the derivative of this function. So let us first find the derivative. So f prime of x is given by d by dx of natural log of x square, and here first we'll make use of the power rule for differentiation. So the derivative is 2 times natural log of x, and then by chain rule we have the derivative of log of x, and here we have 2 log of x, and here the derivative of natural log of x is 1 over x. So we have f prime of x is equal to 2 times natural log of x divided by x, and we have just said that the domain of this function is given by x greater than 0, right? So here this quantity, that is x, is already greater than 0 because the domain of the function is given by this interval 0 to infinity. So the sign of the derivative, that is f prime of x, now it depends on natural log of x, that is the sign of natural log of x. So this function is said to be increasing if f prime of x is greater than 0. Now here this x is already greater than 0, and here we have 2 which is positive. So f prime of x is greater than 0 if natural log of x is greater than 0. So now we have to solve this inequality, natural log of x is greater than 0. So now to solve this inequality, what we will do, will raise both these quantities to the power of e. So we can now write e raised to natural log of x, and here the direction of the inequality remains the same because natural log of x is an increasing function in its domain, right? So e raised to natural log of x is greater than e raised to 0. So here we have raised natural log of x and 0 to the power of e, and from an important result we know that e raised to natural log of, say, p is equal to p, right? So here we have x, so here we have x, and x is greater than e raised to 0, and e raised to 0 is 1. So the derivative, that is f prime of x, is greater than 0 when x is greater than 1, right? So when x belongs to the interval that is 1 to infinity, then natural log of x is greater than 0, and in that case the derivative is greater than 0. So this function is increasing in the interval that is 1 to infinity.